Okay, grade 9, this is part 2 of lesson 3, the third video. Okay, so guys, there are a third way that they can ask this is when they give you the input and they give you the output values and you have to give them the rule. Okay, so you can see I've already started with this one, but I'm going to explain to you exactly how you do this. Before I go on, guys, you have to write everything that I do in the videos in your workbooks. This is book 1, all the examples, all the notes, everything, and then I will give you your homework after I posted the videos. Okay, so you can use 2 methods. It depends on what they ask. So you have to think a little bit further now, but it's still easy. Don't overcomplicate it, guys. Remember that all the formulas or all the equations in flow diagrams will look exactly like something like this. Guys, something like that, or over here. If they ask you the rule, it will look something like that. You will probably have to multiply something with x and add or subtract a number from that. Okay, so first of all, we know it is y equals. Okay, we're going to do this one first. Here we can see that the input value has some kind of pattern. So it starts with 1, then 0 and minus 1. Or if you take it from the bottom up, it's the same. It goes into they put in the values in a pattern. So then you use this method. You go to the output values and you see what is the difference between the numbers. So what is the difference between 4 and minus 1? 5. And what is the difference between minus 1 and minus 6? Also 5. Okay, so then you're going to use that number and you're going to multiply it with your x. So you're going to say 5x. That is just the way it works, guys. You can write it down steps for yourself, whatever, but this one is going to work differently. Okay, that is what you do with your difference. Then you're going to put in your x values into x and see what you have to add or subtract from that answer to get your answer. That is the last one, or the last step. So let's put in 1 in x's place. So 5 times 1 equals 5. Okay, then you have an answer of 5. So what do I have to add or subtract to get 4? Minus 1. Okay, let's make sure. Let's take minus 1. So remember that input value matches with that output value. 5 times minus 1 equals minus 5. And what do I have to add or subtract to get minus 6? Minus 1. Great. So now you know that one will be minus 1. And then you have your little rule. Okay. Now, the second way you can do it is when they give you the input values, but it's not in a pattern. It's like 3, 0, minus 1, or let's say that was a 6 or whatever. Then, okay, they are definitely in a test going to give, if they give you a pattern like this, or not a pattern, an input value with an output value, and they ask the rule, they're definitely gonna put 0 in the middle here, okay, because that is your little clue how you're gonna do this. Then, now let me just think, oh yes, okay, this one and this one is going to match, or you're going to use those together. Okay, if this one is a 0, you're going to look at the output value that goes with that, and that is plus 2. And so that will be the last part of your equation, plus 2. If that said plus 7, it would have been plus 7. If it said minus 3, then you would have put minus 3 there. Can you see, guys, it works here as well. There's a 0, there's minus 1, and the last part of our equation is minus 1. Okay, but if that's not a 0, it's not going to work. But I guarantee you that will always be a 0 if this is not a pattern. Okay, now we just have to figure out this part of the equation. Okay, so this one is easy. Again, guys, you're going to use this number and this one and see what do I have to do if I put this one in there to get 11. Okay, so I know that I am going to multiply something here with the input value, which will be x, to get my output value. Now, what do I have to multiply with? 3, okay, and add 2 to that to get 11. Okay, what will that be? So let's say I do this. Okay, 3x plus 2 equals 11. Now you can go work that x out for yourself. You can even replace it with a or b or whatever. So now we want x alone. So 3x equals 11 minus 2 is 9. X equals 9 divided by 3 is, that goes into 9 3 times. So x will be 3, not x. The amount that we have to multiply our input value with. So this is going to be 3x. Okay, guys, this one is a little bit more complicated, but it's still not too hard. Remember to use your zero, start with that point and this, and then you're going to know this is your last little piece of equation, and then you work out that one by making it the unknown. Okay, like this. Okay, go through your textbook, read the examples, read the explanation as well, and I'll put up the homework. Good luck, enjoy.